Coming up on the new American Sportsman.
Gracias. Action photos right here.
The New American Sportsman is presented by Yamaha ATVs.
Occupying the northernmost position in Central America, Guatemala offers one of the most exciting natural destinations in the Americas. With its wildly varied land of virgin jungles intermingled with beautiful lakes, lush mountains, and ancient ruins, Guatemala is a country rooted deeply in Mayan culture.
Well, Guatemala is regarded as the sailfish capital of the world. You are going to catch a lot of fish down here. There's a lot of places where you can go and catch fish. There's very few places where you can go and be guaranteed catching a lot of sailfish. Guatemala is that place.
This is host Tom Ackerman's first international fishing journey in several months, a trip to the sail fishing mecca of the Pacific. Tom is joined by NFL All-Pro tight end Tony Gonzalez, also a lifelong saltwater fishing enthusiast.
Must be Captain Chris.
Good morning, yes.
Morning, man. Tom Ackerman.
Here you are.
Good to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
I want you to meet my fishing buddies.
Tony.
Tony Gonzalez.
Pleasure to meet you, Tony.
How you doing,
His brother Chris.
Chris.
And his dad Joe.
Joe.
That's right.
Pleasure.
What do you think? We got a winning team?
Yeah, hell yeah.
We go get some fish?
You guys ready?
I want the big one though, man.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right. Great. Man, you picked a good day. This is the only thing we held you responsible for, Chris, was the weather and the fishing. So far, you're batting 1,000.
The weather's good. Weather's good. There are some fish.
Oh, you are.
The old man first? Go ahead.
Oh, the old man
I'll
first.
catch you if you
It's
fall.
starting already, Chris. You see? Oh, wait a minute. I left my walker in the car.
Go ahead, Pop.
This is the first family fishing trip Tony's been able to share with his dad and brother in over a decade.
First thing that we wanted to do was obviously we all wanted to come together and do a trip because it had been a while since we all went fishing. We'd done individual trips. I'd done individual trips with my father. My brother's done individual trips with my father. But last time we were together, it'd been too long. What are we going for today?
Sailfish.
Sailfish?
Sailfish. Maybe a blue marlin. There's been a few seen.
Okay.
All right.
What about Dorado?
There are some, yeah. There's some.
Joe wants a Dorado.
You want to eat fish, don't you? You want something you can eat.
It depends on who you talk to as far as why the fish are here and why is the fishing so good. It could be the contour of the bottom, it could be the currents, it could be the presence of the bait, it could be a fault line that runs through the area. I don't really know, and I don't know if anyone really can say with any degree of certainty that that's what it is. The reality is the fish are here, and they're here in abundance. And if you do your part, they do their part.
Fish comes up, for example, on the right teaser, okay? You come on over here, you grab one of these rods, okay? The mates will also help you out. Put it in the water. The way these it's on the rigger here, and you got a fish on.
Oh, look at here, look at here.
Okay, now there's also one on the left rigger as well.
You got a fish on the left rigger too. Oh, wow.
Hold on.
Look at that, Tone. Look at this, look at there.
This is all day long, man.
This is unbelievable.
This is all day long.
What took you so long, Skipper?
Well, we had to get through at least half the briefing before we had
Yeah, right. Pace yourself, Tone. This may take a while.
When I got out there, the very first fish that we hooked into, while Captain Chris was explaining us, okay, what's going to be happening, we hook into the fish, the reel starts going off. You hear it spinning first, obviously, and then they start yelling, okay, come out here and start reeling. And when I got up behind it, you start seeing the sailfish in the distance jumping up and down, jumping out of the water, doing a little dance. It's the most beautiful thing ever.
Oh, man. Tone, how you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Just to reel them in, it takes a while. They're taking that line. That's the intense reeling. That's what I love about fishing. The very first 5 minutes when you catch, when the fish gets hooked up, it takes that line. And with sailfish, obviously you get to see it too. Not only do you get to feel it, but you're seeing it. And when they start doing that dance, it's just an incredible rush.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, when they start doing that, just step back.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Good.
On guard.
That's
Did we get
one
to
out
see
of the
him?
way.
No, way to go, man. It counts. It counts. Way to go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's all right. Thank you. Thank you. Want some Gatorade for timeout?
Feel pretty good about myself now.
That's right. That's good stuff, man. That's a good icebreaker. Look, you got a little pump going. Yeah. Really good.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sore.
Yeah. All right.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was
that's
good.
That's a good icebreaker, man. Way to put that one into your belt.
Next on The New American Sportsman, Tony relives an unforgettable family fishing trip.
The New American Sportsman is presented by Yamaha ATVs. Ain't nothing tougher than a Yamaha.
The New American Sportsman continues from Guatemala. Kansas City Chiefs tight end Tony Gonzalez, along with his dad and brother, converge on one of the most amazing sail fishing destinations the Pacific has to offer.
Tony's just a great guy to spend time with. I know he's an NFL superstar, but when you get there on the boat, I mean, pretty much we're all the same. We're all out there to have a good time.
It's my show now. I'm taking over the show.
I'm with Tony, his brother, and his dad. So anytime you get in the family dynamic there, there's going to be some good-natured ribbing. There's a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. And it's just a neat environment to spend time in.
Right rigger. Right rigger. Go ahead, put the drag up. Put the drag up. Put the drag up.
All right. I don't think that's a Dorado. Oh!
Look at him.
He's just greyhounding away. Isn't that cool?
I tell you, I probably get more enjoyment out of watching him and my brother catch him than I do.
Oh, man. Oh, there he goes. Oh, yeah. One more time. Oh, wow. Awesome. Oh, man, oh, man. He's still got a tank full of gas there, Joe. Tony's dad he's spent a lot of time fishing. That first day was the first time he hooked up with a sailfish, and it was just really neat to see his expression when he was fighting that fish. You could tell he had his hands full. That's more like it, Joe.
I won't lose it.
No. Gag him. Wow.
That's way here.
Awesome.
Oh, you get poked.
Counts. I think that's bigger than yours, Tony. That was definitely bigger than that Tony's fish.
This is Tony's chance to repay his father for the memorable outings they shared in Tony's youth.
Last time we all fished together, me, my brother, and my dad, was probably 1990. We went down to Tijuana, bought some tickets, took a bus down to Baja, Mexico, and it was about a 13 to 15-hour drive. It was horrible. Not really a good memory. The drive down wasn't a good memory. Well, it was a good memory, I guess. Seeing all the locals, seeing people come home with chickens, just really seeing the whole country of Mexico from the bus standpoint. But it was a long trip. But yeah, that's probably the last time we got together, all of us going fishing.
He's enjoying this one.
There were no outfitters or big fancy lodges,
Whoa, that's a big one.
but the Gonzalez boys shared an experience to revel in the rest of their lives.
Two yellowtail.
Today's matchup raises the bar to a whole new level.
Hey, right here. Woo! There we go. That was cool. Tony, look at him. It's a big kid. It's a kid.
Get him.
Come on, Tony.
Jump. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Like smooth. Little give and take. Whoa, whoa, did you see that?
He got high there.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's huge.
Yeah, look at him. Isn't that
Incredible.
incredible?
How big he is.
I know. That's amazing.
He's probably like, hey, I think he's the professional athlete.
They can get so much air. They're really acrobatic, and a lot of them spend more time out of the water than they do in the water. And I think being able to have them come into your world and see them just visually right in front of you is just remarkable. Hold on.
Is that him?
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, yes. Very nice. It's just the most amazing thing to see them go through their repertoire of tricks to try to separate you from them.
Look at him.
Wow. Look at him. Looks like Zorro. Say bye-bye. Way to go, Hoss.
There we go.
Hey, that's good, man.
You're up next, huh? You gonna get one?
I don't know, man. I'm tired just watching you.
He's tired. That thing is tiring. What a rush.
There are several theories explaining the outrageous concentration of sailfish off Guatemala's Pacific coast. But whatever the reason, the Gonzalez's shared a heyday at peak bite.
We really didn't get a chance to rest.
You got two of them.
With over 20 sailfish landed, the gang heads back to the dock, aching like a daunting day at NFL training camp.
Good day.
That was a great day. I'm exhausted. Miguel, they worked us so hard today.
I think you got bigger. That's how I can tell you worked out today.
When the new American Sportsman continues, the guys turn up the heat and pursue sales on the fly. The new American Sportsman continues from Central America's most prolific blue water fishery, Guatemala. We're joined by one of the NFL's most valuable receivers, Tony Gonzalez. 7-time Pro Bowl tight end for Kansas City, Tony is unquestionably the league's most accomplished player at his position, owning more receptions, receiving yards, and TD catches than any other active tight end. So what drives this NFL superstar?
To me, it's important to go out there and be one of the best. For better or for worse, that's just the thinking that I have.
Come game day, Tony's contributions bring Chiefs fans to their feet.
And you see 80,000 people wearing red, and you realize that you have an impact on these people's lives. And you realize how far you've came to get to where you are walking on that field at that point. And it sends tingles up and down my spine. It gives me like a breath of fresh air, like new energy, like this is what it's all about.
Yesterday, catching the sails, circle hooks, ballyhoo, that's sort of like a warm-up. You catch the ball, you score touchdowns, we catch billfish on the fly. Okay, that's what we do. Fly fishing is normally a solitary thing. You know, you're sitting in a stream trying to catch a trout on the fly. Okay, out here, everybody plays a part. The guy driving the boat, the guy teasing the fish, the guy hooking the fish, the guy fighting the fish, they all play the same role. Everything in the water is a teaser. Okay, a fish comes up on a teaser, we slow the boat down, we start teasing the fish to the boat. Now, when the fish and the teaser get to about the same distance as the fly, okay, of course it'll be on that side, you're gonna hear cast, okay? And you just bring the rod back, bring the rod forward.
You'll yell cast or
I will yell cast,
okay.
yes. Just pull back, go forward.
Bingo.
That's it,
You guys
man.
are natural.
We were talking about maybe going fly fishing before we even came down here, and that just really wasn't an option because I would think that you have to have some type of experience, and I wanted the trip to be plentiful too, not only just hanging out with my brother and my dad, but I also wanted to make sure that we caught some fish. So fly fishing, I was kind of avoiding that. So when he said, hey, let's do some fly fishing, I was kind of nervous, like, okay, I don't know how this is going to work because we don't have any experience at it. But he explained it really well, and when we went out there and did it, that was incredible.
Okay, neutral cast.
Oh, yeah.
Was that a bite or was that a bite?
How do you like that?
Run!
You pull that teaser out of his way and you drop that fly, he's looking around, he sees that fly and he grabs it. His first reaction is either he's going to shake his head or he's going to turn and run.
I got the wrong reel.
It's too late now, man.
Just take it real easy. Just take it real easy.
Take it easy. Oh, look
We're
at
not
this.
in any hurry.
Isn't this cool? Isn't this neat, Joe? All right. Make us proud, Tony. He's fighting you down and dirty now.
He's pulling.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
he's gone.
Just let him go, man. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. So all you can do is let him go, Tone. When he wants to run, not a thing you can do about it.
Compared to the open spin reel, it's way different. Just because you can feel every ounce of that fish now. I mean, when he gets on there, not only it doesn't feel like a 75, 100-pound sailfish anymore. It feels like a 500-pound sailfish on there. It's like he's strong now.
Are you sweating?
Me?
Yeah. I think you're breaking a sweat.
I don't really sweat.
You gonna burn?
My tired, yeah, my back is hurting.
You want a TO?
Not at this point. Fourth quarter already.
That's right.
There he comes.
Hey, Captain, can I start cranking him?
Yeah, you can crank. Get that right on the rod tip there. 3 inches away.
There he is.
There you go.
There you go, man.
Congratulations.
That's your fish, Tony.
Congratulations. Nice job.
Beautiful. That counts as a caught fish.
Counts?
Look at the colors on him. All right, my man. Way to go, Tone. Way to go. That's awesome, man. It ain't first sail on a fly. Way to go. Look at you. Nice job, man. Nice job.
Incredible.
Hey, I'm proud of you. You did well. You done real
Thanks, Coach.
good. Yeah, you done good. Yeah. Hey. Hey, man. You made that look almost easy. Look at you.
Yes.
Hey. All right.
I tell you what was hard, man. That was the wrong reel, the wrong equipment.
Oh, you were reeling with your right hand.
Yeah,
Usually reel
so-
with your left. Oh, man.
difficult.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
It's like going out there without gloves on.
Yeah, or no shoulder pads,
No
right?
shoulder pads,
Yeah, but
man.
you did it anyhow, right?
My back.
Sore?
That feels great.
Yeah.
It's a good sore. It's like winning a
That's
football
good
game.
sore,
You're
that's
sore.
right.
You got beat
That's
up.
right, right.
But you feel good.
Yeah, well, you can happen to world.
My back was getting sore. My back was real sore, especially the first time I finally hooked into one. It took me about 20 minutes to get it in, I guess, which the other sailfish, the way Captain Chris was doing it, it took us maybe about at the most 10 minutes to get him in. This was going to take a lot longer. It was like 20, 25, 30 minutes sometime in order for you to land a fish on the fly reel. At least for me it was. And it was just exhausting. My arm was just burning. It was just burning because I kind of picked up the wrong reel. One of the times I picked up the wrong reel, so I'm reeling left-handed instead of my normal right-handed reel, which just made it a little bit more awkward, but all the more fun though.
Coming up on the New American Sportsman, Tony goes overboard and goes swimming with sails.
Two.
The New American Sportsman is presented by Yamaha ATVs. Ain't nothing tougher than a Yamaha.
Our Pacific blue water fishing adventure continues from Guatemala. Host Tom Ackerman is joined by NFL tight end Tony Gonzalez aboard a 37-foot Merritt known as the Release. Captain Chris Sheeter moves into position to present Tony's dad another shot at a sail.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You got him, Joe? All right.
Come on.
All right. I love it when the plan comes together. This is good. This is good. Yeah, that's right.
Good job. 12.
Oh!
Oh, woo! Oh, isn't that pretty? Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I tell folks it's like sticking your finger in a light socket. It's just the most incredible feeling, and you're just holding on, and you're saying, man, I hope when this initial run is over that we're still attached.
Look at him.
He's just greyhounding away. Isn't that cool? See
That's
what
great.
And just do that greyhound, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Look at, he's spending as much time out of the water as he is.
How strong is he to do that?
How neat is this for you to see your dad catching one of these?
I love it. I tell you, I probably get more enjoyment out of watching him and my brother catch them than I do.
Yeah.
That's part of the experience too that I really enjoy is hanging out with trading stories, listening to my dad tell stories when he was a child, old fishing trips that he had been on, maybe reminiscing about trips that we had been on together. Like we were talking about the last time we were together fishing, and then I'm sure next time we go fishing we'll probably be talking about this trip in Guatemala.
Look at that purple on his cheek.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's a beautiful one. Look at that.
Like
Is that
that?
purple?
Yep.
3 minutes
3 minutes.
and 2 seconds.
He's cocky. Look at
3
him.
minutes and 2 seconds.
Hey, Joe, take an attaboy from your boy. Way to go. Tony is young. He just turned 30, and his brother's 32. And Joe and I were the graybeards in the crowd. So we had a kind of a friendly competition, you know, going between age and youth. And I think we held our own, but there was a dynamic there. There was a friendly competition.
Hey, don't get cocky. He's over there talking to the camera now.
These guys were ribbing them a little bit, ribbing both of us, you know. And but I think we held our own. Wow. Okay, you want to sit there in the corner. There you go. There you go. Awesome.
There you go, Pop.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
American
Oh, yeah.
Sportsman.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Number 1.
That's right. Can you say welcome to Joe Gonzalez's new American Sportsman?
Welcome, Joe Gonzalez, new American Sportsman.
I want to swim with him. Look at him. I want to swim with him.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you get in the water, and then I'm gonna bring the fish back around to you. Okay?
So jump in.
Go ahead anytime.
Don't let him go.
No. I'm gonna come back around. Stay right there.
Just chill.
No.
I was scared. I mean, especially because, first of all, he said, "Okay, I'm gonna swing around. You jump in the water, then I'll swing around, and we'll release him when he's coming towards you." And I'm like, "Okay." So I'm sitting there waiting, and when he does, I go underneath the water, and they release him when he's coming right towards me.
Here he's coming right at you. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. This fish. That cool? You good look at him?
Still right there.
Yeah?
The first thing you look at, you don't even notice the fish at first. You notice this big beak on him, just about to come. And you get scared. You're like, okay, if he wanted to, he could just come right into me and just poke me if he wants to, you know. But obviously he didn't. And you look at it, it was nervous out there. It was a nervous feeling. As you can ask my brother Chris, who when he tried it, he had a little trouble getting in the water. He wouldn't let go of the side of the boat.
To see him underneath the water, and I think that kind of completes the experience, at least for me, like nothing else could. Gaff! Awesome. All right.
All in all, Tony Gonzalez and company landed 36 sailfish on their saltwater fishing reunion. A weary ride through the local fishing village brings the group to their modern-day resort. Once they regain their land legs, the grand scale of the Gonzalez fishing voyage sinks in. A journey to another world and an epic battle engaged in ultimate respect on the new American Sportsman.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Become a better outdoorsman. Log on to ESPNOutdoors.com.